Hey there, friends, it's me, Stacy, and I am back with the third part to my little business tips of setting up your social media for success. So let's do this. So if you're catching me live, you can drop a 1 below. If you're catching the replay, just type I missed you below and tell me what your favorite social media is, like the platform that you prefer, because since this is the last one, it'll give me an idea for next week's kind of little biz tips that I teach you when it comes to social media. Okay, so like I said, this is the third part. If you missed any of them, of course, you can scroll through my Facebook to find them or go to my YouTube. They are on my YouTube also if you don't have Facebook, because I do have Facebook and TikTok here. You can find it in either or place. And then, of course, this replay will be on Facebook right after it ends, and I'll upload it to YouTube tomorrow. So if you don't have Facebook, you can check it out tomorrow. Yes, and we're still doing our share giveaway happening on Facebook. So whether you're catching this live or the replay, go ahead, throw up some hearts for me and share this out. Come back and comment shared, and you get entered into our weekly giveaway simply for helping me share, like sharing me out. Okay, so like I said, I broke it up into 3. So just a real quick recap. The first 3 steps that I gave you was kind of like an audit to look at your page and where it is currently standing and kind of looking into what we want to work on, right? The next 3 steps, 4, 5, and 6, was focusing on you and how you present yourself online. When people go to your page, can they tell about you simply from looking at your page? Or what does your page tell them about you? We'll put it that way, right? Because it can go either way. So the last 3 steps, 7, 8, and 9, I'm going to chat with you today, and it is more on giving your people value. Now, I don't know if you've heard this before. If you have, you can type value below. But people will say, like, aside from you, what type of value do you give? In essence, me sharing my tips, what I've learned is value. Okay, so number 7, we're going to start here. You want to give more than you take. So what value are you putting out into the world? It can be information, knowledge, like this. Not many people know how to utilize their social media. So this is me showing, I love social media. So this is just me sharing it with y'all, right? It can be motivational, emotional, uplifting. I don't know about you. I follow quite a bit of people that make me feel good, right? Like you see, they're always posting happy stuff or good quotes, or I love scriptures and stuff like that. So that's what I look for. I don't know what you look for. Let me know what you look for when you go to people. Like, what makes you go to someone's page, even if they didn't show up in your feed as you're scrolling, where you're like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen so and so. What drives you to their page? Think of it that way. And of course, there is humor. You want to make people laugh, right? People are going to remember how you make them feel. And just like I said, it's that good feeling. If you have someone that's constantly posting negative stuff and it brings you down, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't want to see this, and I will kind of mute it so I don't have to see it because it brings me down. I want the stuff that makes me feel good. So again, it was information and knowledge. You can teach your people something. It's like when I cook also, some people learn from that. I'm just sharing my cooking with you, but some people are like, oh my gosh, I am not a chef in any sorts of way. And again, motivational and uplifting, and of course, humor, make your people laugh. If that's you, where do you fall in those? That's your path. Okay, number 8 is to be consistent in the stories. I can't even understand my own notes. Because the logarithm is not always going to put your content at the forefront, but consistency is going to help that logarithm prioritize you. One thing I've learned when it comes to social media is they love when you use them. So the more that you're putting out content, the more they see that you're active on your social media. Now, I could go into a bunch of different things on the different ways the socials work, but basically, if you are showing up daily, they know that you're going to put content out there. And when it comes to the battles that each social media platform is going through right now, they want to know that people are staying on their platform. So are you putting out something that's going to keep people here? Then they're going to push you out. They're going to promote you even more. They're going to put you in front of people that share the same interests and stuff. But you got to keep posting. You got to be consistent about it, right? Okay, and then number 9, what type of content makes people think of you? Like when they see something, like, oh man, that made me think of Stacy. The other day I had a lady tell me that. My friend, I was at church, and she goes, oh my goodness, I was at a garage sale, and I saw Super Mario Brothers. She thought of me. I love Super Mario Brothers. It's things like that. And it's when you start sharing more about you and putting stuff out about you that people will make that connection and know that, oh my goodness, so-and-so would love this. Oh my goodness, this makes me think of this person. Oh my goodness, do you? Because the main point of this is you want to stay on the mind, especially if you're using your social media to like monetize, or if there's a product or a service that you're putting out to serve people, right? Because if you just tell people one day, hey, I started this new journey of this, many of your followers, many of your audience, your friends, your family are not going to remember that one day. Maybe they didn't even get to see that post, because if you're not posting consistently, you weren't put out there as well. If this makes sense, you can drop yes below. But by keep putting it out there consistently, and not just your product or service. We talked about this in the beginning. We don't want to go to your page and just see all the sales. We want to see who you are. We want to get some value from it. And then you can put your service in there. Right? Because in the end, your service is still a form of value. But you want to give more than you take. So I hope you got some value out of this. Like I said in the beginning, this is kind of just a brief kind of touching here or there to give you an idea of how to set up your social media for success. And like I said, this one was geared more towards Facebook, although it can be tweaked to pretty much any of the platforms. But it was geared more towards Facebook. Anywho, like I said, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below. You can catch this replay here on Facebook or find me on YouTube. We're going to be experimenting with that one even more. And let me know again what your favorite platform is so we can start talking about that one. Yay! So anywho, friends, that is all I have for you today. It was short and sweet. And yeah, so I will see you the next time I go live, you guys. Bye.